Hi, Kim Grevach here with CIT Signature Transportation in Iowa. And I am creating this video for my fellow tourism industry peeps right here in Iowa. You know, sometimes change is really hard. I don't like change. I'm adverse to change. Just ask my husband, he'll tell you. And sometimes I've been forced to change. And those changes have led me down paths that I never dreamed would even be possible. Some of them are fun changes, like COVID hair and not being able to get a haircut, and I'm forced to change my style. I'm actually loving it. Some of the changes in my life weren't so great, like when I ended up being a single mother of 2. But then some changes are a lot of fun, like when you leave a job you love as a teacher and join the motor coach industry. Never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined that. Change can be good. And as I'm constantly reminded, as I'm leading a leadership series on servant leadership, a book club, and it's this, right? I hate change, hate it, but I want to grow. And if I want to grow, I must change. So why all this talk about change? Because there's a change coming in Iowa. There's a new organization called iTIP. And when I first read about it, I went, oh my gosh, duh, why aren't we speaking as one voice? Because I know, I've used this line with my legislators this year. I need my Horton to hear the voice. And how does Horton share that message of the who's voices? Because all the who's are collectively shouting together. I also referenced Elf because some people aren't maybe a Dr. Seuss fan. But in the movie Elf, it's when they all sing together that the Santa sleigh gets powered. Yes! And I believe that to be true in this industry. I believe it to be true with what's happening in the motor coach world. I believe it to be true in what's happening in the tourism world. We need one voice. And when we all work together, we get to use everybody's talents together to promote us. I was like at the bottom, and I don't remember the stats right now, but we're like at the bottom. And that is just not where we need to be, because as I've said before, Iowa is where I fed a buffalo. I saw hundreds of them in South Dakota, but I fed one here. And there are many things like that across our state. We have so many hidden gems, and we need to shout it and scream it. And I want people to ride my motor coach, of course, and go through the state and see them all. And when they come to their conferences and they do their meetings and competitions, I want them to take their side trips. After all, I take side trips when I travel, and that's what we want. And I believe when we have that collective voice joined as one, that is what we'll be able to do. More information will be coming, and I am so excited to get it, because iTIP has a dream. That's an acronym for something. We'll talk about it later. And I think it's a very exciting opportunity. And for us at CIT, where we're cutting every single item we can, the idea of having one membership to pay, not 2, is even more exciting. So again, I just wanted you to know my initial thoughts. I am behind iTIP 100%. I love the idea because sometimes change is what we need to grow. And I have a vision for Iowa to grow in its tourism. Thank you.